You're watching UnrealEntGaming. This is Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. You want to see me turn Super Saiyan? Or should I take it to the next level? I'm also the narrator, too. Next time on Dragon Ball Z, make sure and smash subscribe to UnrealEntGaming.
So with the upcoming battle between Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku versus Moro now intensifying in the Dragon Ball Super manga, there have been many fans within the community that went along to create their own versions of the story involving Goku versus Moro, and what's even crazier about this concept is that more and more people are beginning to create their own stories, and they're beginning to create their own fan mangas, and prior to the upcoming spoilers to Dragon Ball Super manga chapter number 65 here today, we are going to be taking a look at some of the interesting stories that the fandom had created in regards to the upcoming battle of Goku and Moro. As once more before we begin, if you guys are new to the channel and have a love and passion for all things Dragon Ball and anime related, then I do encourage you guys to smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications to never miss a single upload on the channel, as well as giving this video a big thumbs up by slapping that like button down below if you guys are simply stoked, ready, and excited to see not only what's going to happen in the actual Dragon Ball Super manga, but to also see what the fandom has cooking up in regards to said events, as some of the Beyond Dragon Ball Super specials depict Goku achieving Ultra Instinct in a very different way, to where in this case here we get to observe how Marist was in fact still alive and never erased to begin with, but instead had greatly suppressed himself in this battle against Moro, but the end result had led to Moro absolutely defeating Marist, to where right before Moro went along to finish off Marist, he then begins to sense a very unusual power, with Moro having to ask, what is this power? And with Moro standing above Marist, Marist then went along to comment, he did it at last. And with Moro turning his head, he is only then met by Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku, with Goku then telling Moro, "This is where you die, Moro." So Bono BQ actually went along to tell a different narrative in having Marist still be alive, but it was the end result of this absolute desperate situation that had led Goku into mastering this power to begin with. But Pedro Draws over on Instagram actually told his own story by having Dende be the one to be killed off, as the narration went along to tell us, with the death of Dende, all hope seems to be lost for our heroes. The only one standing currently on the battlefield is Gohan, and with Gohan shown absolutely battered and beaten, he then went along to tell Moro, "Dende, no! You spineless monster! How could you? He wasn't even a part of this fight! Why? Answer me!" And that's when Moro went along to tell Gohan, "Heh, what useless and disgusting creatures you all are. Much like the rest of the Namekians, I will rid you from your pathetic lives one by one until each and every single one of you are gone." And this further ignites Gohan to become a Super Saiyan by crying out, "Enough!" Because Gohan is now brought back to a very similar situation to where he was when he was a kid, and that's once again experiencing what it's like to feel the pain of loss. And with Gohan having to be shown charging on in, Goku went along to call out for his son's name, as Gohan went along to tell Moro, "No more! I'm going to make you pay." But Moro doesn't seem to have any interest in Gohan at all, as he went along to tell him, "This power will not be your salvation." And with Gohan shown once again attempting to punch and attack Moro, nothing seems to be working here. So this story kind of insinuates the narrative that Gohan is the only one left that's able to do anything remotely against Moro, and considering the fact that he had reignited Super Saiyan, it's still not enough to contest against such a being. But all of a sudden there is a massive beam of light that emanates beyond Moro and Krillin, and because of this, with Goku having to then master the powers of Ultra Instinct, Jocko is absolutely floored as he went along to ask, what just happened? Goku, he's changed. He looks more intense than he did before. And what's with this silver hair? How are these Saiyans always getting new hair colors? And with Moro absolutely baffled, he then went along to ask, that's not possible. What is the meaning of this? I killed him. I'm sure I did. He had nothing left, this power. What is this power? Has he found a new level that surpasses the power of gods? No, this can't be happening. This is an illusion. There's no way he could be able to do this. As the narration went along to then state, Son Goku suddenly erupts with power after witnessing his friends fall victim to Moro's overwhelming power, but with Goku mastering the ability to control his emotions and reactivate the powers of Ultra Instinct, Goku now sets his sights on finishing Moro off once and for all. And with Goku further addressing Moro while, mind you, still having that massive gaping hole within his chest, Goku then went along to tell Moro, "I cannot allow myself to set you free after all the pain and suffering you've caused throughout the universe. Unlike before, this is where it ends, Moro. There is no amount of power you have that can destroy what I've become now. I swear on my life that I will make you pay for being the reason Marist is erased." And with Moro taken back, he then went along to respond that form, "It's different. Just what exactly is this? This isn't the same power you've used against me before. Well, no matter. I will welcome your death with open arms because just like before, I will take this from you and annihilate you from existence. This power will be my greatest meal ever, and I will enjoy watching you die." But with Goku then having to be shown visibly getting angry, he then went along to tell Moro, "Then if that's the case, why don't you try and take it from me and see how far you will go? This time, I will end you once and for all." And the second we get to see how Mastered Ultra Instinct goes on in, what's interesting is Goku winds up clenching his fist and moving his arm back as he went along to cry out, "Kaioken!" And in a remarkable fashion, Goku winds up hitting Moro with such velocity and such power as it winds up then completely shattering Moro's jaw as Moro went along to respond, What just happened? He shattered my jaw with just one punch? How did he do that? This power, it's nothing like I've ever felt before. Curse these Saiyans!" Because this concept here by Pedro Draws actually incorporates the idea of merging together both Kaioken and the powers of Mastered Ultra Instinct, where you can only make the assumption of how much this would actually do harm to the body in adding so much pressure onto Goku, but Vegeta seems to feel a bit differently. As he goes on ahead to observe the battle, he then went along to shout, "Damn it, Kakarot! You need to finish him off right now while you have the chance to. If you even give him a second to recover, then he'll likely turn the table on us like he did before. We have to put an end to this freak once and for all. I'm sick and tired of letting him get the better of us time and time again now. And if you won't be the one to put him out of his misery, then I will. And I will do it with or without you. This is our only chance, and we may never get this opportunity against him like this again. So either get yourself together and finish him off once and for all, or, as he then transforms into Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, he then continues, or I will. There cannot be any errors in this battle against him. So Vegeta thinks that Goku's wasting time, and he's actually looking for Goku to finish the fight relatively early rather than giving Moro any kind of opening to bounce back from and getting the upper hand against them. But even then, courtesy of DBS Nexus, there is another interpretation of MUI Goku versus Moro, with Moro having to be shown continuously attempting to strike Goku, with Goku having to ask, "What's wrong? You were so certain of beating me before, but now you can barely land a single hit on me. I told you that this time things will be different." And they will be, with Moro having to respond, "This power will be ripped away from you in time, Saiyan. I will shatter your body into pieces just as I did to your friends." But Goku quickly ends up countering by uppercutting Moro in the stomach by telling him, "I won't let you. This is for Piccolo, for Vegeta, for Gohan, and for all those you've murdered in the universe. And this is for Marist. I will never allow you to continue the things you do. I will ensure that you die on this planet and never take another life in this universe ever again, Moro." And with Goku continuously showing beating down on Moro, Beerus and Whis then observe, with Beerus having to ask, "Are you seeing this, Whis? He did it again. Goku reignited the perfected power of Ultra Instinct again. This level feels a little different than before. Where does that Saiyan stand now in this battle against Moro, Whis?" with Whis responding, "As amazing as it is to see him achieve this level of power again, I want to see how long he is able to hold his power to himself before it is gone. Mortal bodies are not made to have power like this to be achieved so easily, but this is the best shot he has to see how far he can go." It would seem as though Moro is unable to read Goku's movements, and Goku's hits are much stronger than they were before, but can he win? We'll have to wait and see. Marist knew what he was doing, which was why he made the call he made. However, let's see if Goku can finish this once and for all. And with Moro shown on the ground, he then went along to ask, how could someone so weak achieve such great power like this? It almost doesn't even seem real. In all my time, never has a mortal achieved this power. But like all else, I will find a way to surpass you and devour your power if it's the last thing I do. I will enjoy sending you into the afterlife once I figured out the weaknesses to this form. This is far from over, Saiyan. Which is really interesting and really awesome to see how this community is putting stories together involving Goku versus Moro. And what's even more fascinating about this is the idea that we really don't know what's going to happen involving Goku and Moro in the current Dragon Ball Super manga. However, in the comment section below, what I want to know from you guys are 3 things. Number 1 is, what kind of fan story would you guys like to see involving Goku and Moro? Number 2, should we get an inclusion from another character like Vegeta or Beerus or maybe other characters like Broly in these fan mangas? And number 3, what do you think is going to happen in the actual Dragon Ball Super manga, as of course we make our way ever so closer to the end of the Moro arc in the manga? So again, thank you all so much for your time. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys have any stories to send me, then be sure to send it to me in my email. Link to that will be located down below. I appreciate your time. I can't wait to see what's going to happen involving Goku and Moro going forward, but I'm pretty sure whatever ends up happening, it's bound to be chaotic. So again, thank you all so much for your time. Smash that subscribe button if you guys are new. Slap that like button down below and give this video a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed. Tune back in for more, and I'll be seeing each and every single one of you guys down in the comment section below. Have a great day, everybody, and take care. Peace. And a quick little reminder before you guys go, if you guys are unaware, I do have a second gaming channel located down in the description box below, so be sure to head on over to Unreal Royale and hit that subscribe button along with turning on all notifications, as to there, you guys will find all different kinds of gaming content that you will not get to find on UnrealEntGaming, titles and video games such as Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, Gears of War, Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, Dragon Ball Z Legends, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, Minecraft, Blair Witch, and many other retro games on that channel. So if you guys are into gaming, then make sure you guys subscribe over on Unreal Royale. I want to thank you all so much for your time, and I'll catch you all in the next one.
This is the Galactic Emperor of the Universe, and of course I'm here to tell you to subscribe to UnrealEntGaming.
Also follow UnrealEntGaming on these social media platforms to stay connected at all times. And if you don't, then very soon you will all be dead! Oh, did someone say UnrealEntGaming? Oh my god.
The fuck's up, on? Put on some clothes!
Well, why don't you put on any clothes?
What? I don't need clothes. Jesus Christ, that's huge! What, Broly?
Frieza.
Uh-oh.
Prepare to die!
UnrealEntGaming, but once you get video, lots of likes, or Bill will turn you into chocolate!
Vados, get over here! Tell these mortals that I'm the biggest UnrealEntGaming fan. This is my moment. I'm a part of his notification squad. Universe 7 can have all the fun. I just want the food.
And don't forget to leave a comment on this video. Show some love for the best community on YouTube.
Kakarot!